Lalita and the unfinished painting. Once upon a time, Lalita lived in a small village by a serene lake. The lake reflected the sky so perfectly that people called it the mirror of dreams. Every artist in the village would gather by the water, setting up their easels to paint its beauty. Lalita, too, dreamed of being an artist, but she often found herself staring at the blank canvas, unsure of how to begin. She would watch others as they painted. Some painted the lake's rippling waves. Others captured the golden sunsets or the birds gliding across the sky. Their paintings were bold and beautiful, and Lalita couldn't help but feel like her ideas were small in comparison. I don't have a vision like they do, she thought. What if I'm not meant to be an artist? One quiet morning, Lalita sat by the lake, her canvas still empty. A soft breeze rustled the reeds, and out of the corner of her eye, she noticed an old man sitting nearby. He was painting quietly, his brush moving effortlessly across the canvas. Curious, Lalita walked closer. His painting wasn't like the others. It wasn't just the lake or the trees, it was a swirling blend of colors and shapes, like a dream caught on canvas. "That's beautiful," she said softly. The old man turned and smiled. "Thank you. What are you painting today?" Lalita hesitated. "Nothing yet. I don't know where to start." The man chuckled. Starting is the hardest part. But the secret is this. Don't start by painting the world. Start by painting what's inside you. That evening, Lalita sat by her easel, thinking about the old man's words. What's inside me? She wondered. She closed her eyes and let her mind wander. She thought about the stories her grandmother used to tell, the quiet joy she felt when it rained, and the way her heart swelled when she dreamed of new possibilities. Slowly, she picked up her brush and made the first stroke. It was small and hesitant, but it felt good. She added another and another. The painting wasn't perfect, but it felt alive. For the first time, Lalita didn't worry about what others would think. She painted what felt true to her. A few weeks later, the village held its annual Festival of Colors, where artists displayed their work around the lake. Lalita had painted a piece she called Whispers of the Heart. It wasn't like the other paintings, it wasn't just the lake or the sky, but a swirl of colors and shapes that captured her emotions, her memories, and her dreams. When she hung it up at the festival, she felt nervous. What if no one understands it? She thought. But as people walked by, something surprising happened. They stopped, stared, and smiled. "This feels like a song," said one woman. "It reminds me of when I used to dance as a child." "It looks like a dream I had," said a young boy. Lalita realized that her painting, though different, spoke to people in unexpected ways. It didn't need to look like the others, it had its own kind of magic. After the festival, Lalita kept painting, always starting with what was inside her. She stopped comparing herself to others and embraced her unique style. Over time, her work gained recognition, not because it followed the usual rules, but because it broke them. One day, she returned to the lake and saw the old man again. He smiled when he saw her. "You've found your voice," he said. "Thank you for teaching me to look inward," Lalita replied. "I've learned that my path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It just has to be mine." The old man nodded. "Exactly. And remember, your canvas is never truly finished. Keep adding to it, one stroke at a time." Years later, Lalita's paintings were displayed in galleries far and wide. But she never forgot the lake, the old man, or the lesson that changed her life. She often told others, "Your art, your dreams, your life, it doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Paint what's true to you, and the world will feel it." And so, Lalita's story became a reminder that every path is unique, and every canvas holds its own kind of beauty. Good night, And may you always paint your life with the colors of your heart.